Hi guys, so this is going to be an ASMR video, my first one, so I'm probably not very good at it, but I watch ASMR videos all the time, and I thought I would really like some ASMR videos of people reading Reddit ghost stories. I read those all the time, and they're actually really good. It's just long threads of ghost stories that people submit to Reddit, things that really happened to them, experiences that they really had. So I'm going to read you a couple of those, and if you guys like it, just tell me and I'll read you more. Okay, so let's start with this one. She says, my mom passed when I was 7. Flash forward to middle school. We were at this band clinic thing at my mom's old high school. Each school prepared their own piece with their bands, and then we all got the same piece to do together, if that makes sense. Sort of makes sense. I think I know what she's saying. Anyways, we were waiting around to get back on stage to play with everyone, and we're just chatting away as a group. I look over, and at the back of the room was a woman who looked identical to my mom. Same red hair, glasses, height, everything. I got her looking at me a few times and smiling at me. I turned to tell some friends about it, and by the time I looked back, she was gone, and I didn't see her after that. Also, I graduated with a French award from high school. I did my walk across the stage, obligatory photo with my department head, who I'm close with, looking out at the crowd. 3 rows behind my dad, stepmom, and aunt. I see the same lady from before. Super eerie, but also kind of nice. That one's not that creepy. That could have just been someone who looked like her mom. But they get a lot better than that. Trust me, guys, because I read these all the time. So let's find one that's more upvoted. Okay, let's go with this one. Somewhere out in the mountains near Mammoth, California, as a kid, my dad, myself, and a few family friends were out gazing at the stars. Being as I was from LA, I think it was the first time I'd ever seen the stars without light pollution, so I was fascinated. I pointed out to a cluster of 3 stars and said, "Hey look, it's Orion's belt." My father corrected me and showed me that Orion's belt was elsewhere, so I asked, "Well, what constellation is that then?" and pointed back to the one from before. He conceded that it did look very similar to Orion's belt, but that he couldn't tell what it actually was. A little while later, what happened to be the middle star of the 3 started moving quickly. It zigzagged through the sky for several seconds before its brightness intensified, and then just like that, it disappeared. To this day, the only thing I can think of that it could possibly be was some kind of experimental drone, but this was in the early 90s, and I'm not sure drones existed back then. And if it was a drone, it must have been a damned advanced one, because it stood still for long enough that myself and several adults nearby all thought it was a star. Anyway, kind of a boring story, I guess, but that's the only thing I've ever seen in my life that I really can't explain scientifically. Honestly, when I was a kid, we saw almost that exact same thing. We were standing outside with our friends. I was like 12 or 13, and there were a bunch of stars in the sky that were really bright, and just like he said, after maybe 15 minutes, one of them just started moving really fast and zigzagging like a up and down pattern, and then it just zoomed away. So almost the exact same thing. I saw it with my sister, so it's pretty creepy. always figured it was, like he said, some kind of something military. It's probably the most likely explanation for unexplained things in the sky. Let's see if I can find something else that's interesting. Okay, let's try this one. I should have picked them out before I started filming. I'm sorry, you guys, but I forgot. Next time I'll pick out the juiciest stories if you guys like this. So, not me, but my stepfather's best friend, we'll call him Jim, has supposedly been experiencing paranormal activity since he was a teenager. He's a court reporter. Stepdad was a speechwriter, very skeptical and stoic guys. There were countless stories. They got on an elevator full of people in downtown Atlanta, stopped at a floor that was all kinds of wrong. 1940s decor, abandoned, dusty. Then the elevator went back down and opened on the opposite side of the building. That might not be paranormal, but it would be really cool. I would have gotten up. Jim's dog died. A week later, the stereo turned on by itself and started playing a song Jim loved to play for his pet. No CD inside. It had snowed the night before, and there were paw prints in the backyard leading to the house, but none near the gate. He frequently finds giant piles of coins under his pillow. He lived in London for a time, thinking he'd escaped the spirit, which had begun to scratch him hard on his arms and legs. After 6 months, he found a little pile of pennies in his bed, even though he hadn't been carrying American coinage. That's kind of weird. Piles of coins. It's freaky. I personally witnessed one strange event while Jim was around. I was walking down the stairs and felt something whip past my head and heard it hit the wall. I looked down and saw a quarter dated 1948. I thought my sister was messing with me, but she was down at the lake with everyone else. Money ghost. Not so bad. Okay, I'll do one more, and then I'm going to end it there, because I don't even know if you guys will like this. So if you guys do like it, if anybody watches it and likes it, then I'll read you a whole thread, because I love reading these anyway, and I don't mind reading out loud. I'm happy to make ASMR, help somebody sleep, because I watch them every single night. So, let's look for another good one, shall we? Okay. This whole thread kinda sucks, honestly. So, this person says, I saw the Phoenix lights with my own eyes. Been a hardcore UFO, alien, government conspiracy nut ever since. The Phoenix lights were a series of lights that appeared one after another on March 13, 1997, forming this huge arc. They floated in the air for an hour or so. Thousands and thousands of people reported seeing a silent craft the size of a football stadium, passing over their homes as well, including the governor at the time. I didn't know that. It was never fully explained. Phoenix lights, it's a really interesting event, actually. You should read up about it if you haven't heard of it before. But you probably have. So I'm going to end this here, and hopefully you guys like it. If anybody listens to this and wants me to read more,